Hello, everybody. Welcome to the quiz on Haunted Hill, Series 2, Episode 2. Those who don't know me, I am Peter Witchfinder Hopkins, and today I have brought 4 more willing or unwilling victims to come test their knowledge on horror and hopefully, maybe, get to win a prize at the very, very end of this series. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't decided. Depends how cheap I want to be. But anyway, on to who we have. Our first person is... Here he is. There you go. Hello. Welcome to the show. So, to those who don't know who you are, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello there. My name is Mark Iverson, and I'm shameless plugging here. I am the author of Cursed Horror Stars and Vincent Price, The British Connection. It's very shiny, isn't it? And so, yes, both available from Telos Publishing. Please buy them, make me rich, and happy. But yeah, so that's my 2 books out so far, and I've also been contributing to a couple of Eric's projects as well, which I'm quite enjoying actually. Yes. So there I am. This is.
I'm sure you'll have more to tell us about your books later on at the show, but next person we have is Chelsea. Hello,
hey.
Chelsea. Let's take Mark off the screen for the moment. There we go. Hello. So to those who don't know who you are or want to know who you are and all that kind of stuff, most people probably recognise you from Fright Fest, I would have thought.
Yes, yeah, you'll probably have seen me at Fright Fest and various other horror film festivals, although, desperately craving those at the moment. It's been a while. Starting to feel already a little underqualified in this arena with who we've got in here tonight, but willing to give it a go and test my knowledge.
Stranger things have happened on this show.
Stranger things have happened, yeah, it's true.
Okay, and you are, he's already been mentioned. He's back again. He just can't stay away.
Well, I've got nothing else to do on a Friday night, so hello.
Why not? There's loads of stuff to do on a Friday night.
Like what?
You can't do it, but there is lots of stuff to do.
Well, I was actually planning on watching this quiz tonight, little knowing I was actually going to be in it again, but there you go.
Well, on the plus side, you get to watch it from the inner side,
That's true, yes.
The better side, what some would say. Yes. Those who saw you last time, you was in the general knowledge one. You came second, I believe.
Second, so close. That Mr. Bryce, yeah. Oh well.
Well, horror might be your game. Who knows? I might have put a trog question in there just for you.
If there's any post 1920s questions, I'm going to be stuck.
Okay, we'll move on before we get Eric into trouble. All right, see you in a minute, Eric. And last but not least, we have Mark Logan. Hello, Mark.
Oh,
there he is.
Having slide in from stage right. There we go. Excellent. Hello. Hi.
And
I'm Mark Logan. There you go. I'm just getting my picture right. People might know me from Fright Fest because I'm always there. I'm kind of the proverbial thing that won't go away. Also a filmmaker, and I write occasionally, and have written for some of Eric's books, including the one I'm submitting all my submissions for this weekend. And that's me. Okay. Although I thought this was romance films, I think I've been looking at the wrong genre. Is this not romantic comedy?
Yeah.
1930 to 1956. Oh dear.
Yes, very very specific questions on this quiz.
Phew.
So, as always, everybody gets a chance to do a bit of promo stuff. So you'll get a chance to do a bit of that later on. Let's bring back everybody. There is one person missing, which Eric's going to be sadly disappointed about.
Oh,
sorry, Eric.
No one's
not here tonight. Christina is not here.
Oh, well.
My lovely assistant is not here tonight due to electrical problems. A transformer has exploded near her area. Not Optimus Prime, I mean an electrical transformer has exploded. So she currently has no electricity. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on with this show. You all ready? You all look nervous, apart from Eric. Eric looks fine.
It's fine. I'm on my third glass of wine.
Oh, you're ready then. Okay, so for those who haven't played this is called Oh It's You. A famous person will come up on the big screen. A big picture. I will remove a square from the picture, and for each square that is removed, 15 points is also removed. So 60 points are up for grabs, reduced by 15 points every 15 seconds. I will only give you one clue for this today, and that is, these are famous actresses who got their start in horror movies. That is your clue. Okay? So, we shall kick things off with, so if you know who it is, you have to say your name like I did. And we begin. I know, helped straight away, didn't it? You recognise that top of that earlobe.
Mark Logan. Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
What?
Oh, no. Good guess though.
I'm not a very well versed in earlobes, so I'm not sure on this.
Okay, well you're fine because we're gonna drop the points and bring you up. There you go. You might recognise
Mark Iverson, Angelina Jolie.
No.
I didn't think so, but I just had to give myself a little bit. I had to do something.
Well, the good news is you're all sticking in the female genre, so we know, at least we got that bit right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to get it from this. So for 10 points. Oh, maybe not. Thought she was recognisable. So the other thing you get for this is if you can guess who it is, I need you to tell me what movie they were in as well later on. But only if you can guess who it is. But okay, 4 or 5 points. Who's this?
No idea.
No.
I definitely recognise the face. I can't think of the name. She's ringing a bell, but I don't know.
We have a no and no. Eric, and I'm going to call the other Mark. I'm going to call him Logan just to make things easier, just to confuse things. So we have Mark and Logan.
Well, you can just call me Marky.
So
that's my nickname with people.
Okay, we'll do that.
Unless it's Jennifer Lopez.
Nobody knows who this is. No. This is Eva Mendes, and the famous movie that she was in was Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror, 1998. What a lovely start to the show. There you go. There's what she looks like now, and here's what she looked like then. There we go. Yes, that was the best image I can get of her. I know it looks provocative, but that's the one I can get. So, and let's go on to the next one. This is why you get 20 points for this one, because you can't tell who it is, and if you can, you'll be looking at chairs too much.
Logan. D. Wallace.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yeah, but I said Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron.
No. Okay, well, drop a square. Recognise her from this.
Oh, Chelsea. It's,
or not. Yes.
Jessica Lange.
Yes, and for an extra 15 points, can you tell me the movie that she got her start in? Well, not her major start, but the famous horror movie she was in, if you want to call it a horror movie.
I can't. It's not coming to me.
I know.
Me too, but you said it first.
Okay. Well, here she is, unsquared. There she is. So, Eric, what's the film she's in?
King Kong.
Of course.
Mm.
Here she is. There you go.
I'll be honest, I just know her from American Horror Story more than anything.
Nobody's saying anything there.
No.
Is there going to be any black and white photographs?
If you turn the contrast down on your computer, yes. Other than that, no.
Okay. Well, we'll try that then.
Mark, I'd say it's Renée Zellweger.
No, good guess though. Okay, let's drop a square.
Oh, Chelsea. Is it
Yes,
Michelle Williams?
it is. Okay, so there you go. You get your 15 points. But what's the film? Famous actress who got her start in a horror movie, but what was it?
I can't think. I don't know. I want to say one of the kind of early 90s slashers or something, but I can't think which one it is. I don't know.
You're in the right decade. You're in the 90s. You're definitely right there. Anybody else want to take a stab in the dark? That wasn't a clue.
Was it? Wait, was it?
Oh.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No. Anybody else want to take a stab?
Urban Legend.
No. Okay. It is Michelle Williams, and this is her in 1995 in Species. There she is.
Yeah.
Very, very young. So, next one.
Mark, Laura Dern?
No. Good guess.
No.
Okay, let's drop a square.
Amy Madigan.
Who, sorry?
Clearly not. Sorry, Logan. Amy Madigan.
Not. That's right. You broke up on my end, so I didn't quite hear you, you said.
I thought I just made up a name randomly. I thought, oh well.
Hey, why not? People have done it before and they got the answer right, so who knows? Who knows what could happen? I will say that one of the people that was watching did actually manage to guess that it was Eva Mendes in the first round. So currently, some of you are in league with the person who is watching, or at least one of the people that's watching. Still don't know?
No.
Okay. Let's get rid of that one then. Okay, for a whole 5 points. But they all make a difference.
Chelsea, is it? It's not Holly Hunter, is it?
It is Holly Hunter, yes. But can you tell me the movie?
I really didn't. I didn't know she'd been in any horror, so.
Mark,
I can see Mark Iverson looking all excited there.
I'm sure it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was The Burning, wasn't it? I'm hoping.
Yes, it was The Burning, so you get 15 points. Here you go. Here she is in The Burning. Just to clarify, she's the one on the left, or the right, depending which way it is on your computer. So, one final person to go through, and it is this one. It's very hard to try and find a picture of this person which isn't instantly recognizable.
Eric, is it Courtney
Yes.
Cox?
No. And drop the square. See, that helped, didn't it? Okay, I'm gonna take another square, and as soon as you probably see her eye or her smile, you'll recognize who it is. Or not.
I'm stumped.
Bring horror people on, they said. See what happened, they said. Okay. Last square gone. 5 points. Who's this? No? Nobody still knows?
Do not know. Nope.
Oh dear.
Okay. This is Julia Louise Dreyfus, who was in Troll in 1986. There you go. There's a flashback.
Well, yeah.
What you saying, Eric? I gave you a perfect one there. If you could have got that. I know it wasn't quite Trog. I gave you the beginning part of it. Didn't give you the end, but we nearly got there.
Yeah.
If it had been Crawford.
These are too modern for me.
Oh, don't worry. They will get more modern-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to true or false. Very self-explanatory, this one. I'll ask a series of questions, and all I need from you is to work out what I am saying is true or false. 5 questions, 5 points each. Just write your answers down. So you've got a piece of pen and paper, write a T or an F, true or false, whatever you want to write, as long as it resembles true or false. The clues for today these are all serial killer based. So if you know your serial killers, you'll be fine. If not, it's going to go horribly wrong again. So, are we all ready? I'm sure I don't need to explain that. It's a 50-50 chance of you getting it correct. 50-50, true or false. So, here we go. Ted Bundy once saved a police officer from being hit by a car. Ted Bundy once saved a police officer from being hit by a car. True or false? For those who are unaware, my face is very non-expressional, so don't try and judge by my face what the answer might be. So as soon as you've got your answer ready, yeah, it says Mark trying to work out. The clues are actually in the background. If you look very carefully on my DVD shelves, there's clues there. That's it. Scrutinize it. Scrutinize it. Okay, everybody got an answer written down?
Yeah.
Let's go around. Okay, we'll come to you first.
Wait a minute.
Me first. Okay, I would have some strange reason. I think it's true. So that's my thing there.
Well, as I said, it's a 50-50 chance. So is it either 50% right or 50% wrong? We'll find out in a minute. Chelsea, what do we have?
I don't really have any reasoning or logic, but I've gone with true. Sounds like something that could be.
Okay. Eric.
I think it's bonkers enough to be true.
Okay. And lastly, the other mark.
True.
True. Everybody's gone for true. Well, the good news is it's a home run all round. Everybody got it wrong. It's actually false. He didn't save a police officer, though he did save a 3-year-old toddler from nearly drowning. So he did do one thing before he decided to start doing his other career path that he decided to go into. Next question is: a serial killer in Southern California got caught when he was pulled over for drunk driving and had a dead body in the passenger seat. A serial killer in Southern California got caught when he was pulled over for drunk driving and had a dead body in the passenger seat. True or false? Oops. Okay, let's go. We'll go to your way again. Yeah,
Fair enough. But I'm going to say false, because I'm no expert on serial killers, but I wouldn't think a serial killer would be that careless to drive around with a body in the car and also getting drunk at the same time. You get drunk afterwards. That's my reasoning. So I think
you would like to think so, wouldn't you? You would like to think so.
Yes, I like to think so.
Chelsea.
I've gone with true just because where serial killers are concerned, anything goes really. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were driving around drunk with a body in the car. So yeah, I've gone with true. Just a guess again.
Okay. Eric.
I'm guessing he probably just forgot it was there. You know, you put something in the boot of your car.
Yeah.
You know, So I'm going with true as well.
Okay. And Mr. Logan.
True.
What do we have?
True. I've got to get it right eventually. Law of averages.
I was going to say, true. Well, see, for that, you just seemed very confident on the answer there. It is, in fact, true. The serial killer was called Randy Kraft, who was also known as the Scorecard Killer. Police saw his car driving erratically and pulled him over, discovering one of his victims sitting in the seat next to him. So there you go. Sometimes serial killers can be a bit daft at times. And most of the times. Next one for you is: serial killer in Alaska would set his victims out into the wilderness and hunt them. Yes, it does sound like a plot to a horror movie. A serial killer in Alaska would set his victims out into the wilderness and hunt them. Sorry, I don't have any music to tide you by. You have to come up with your own stuff in your head. Copyright strikes and all that. Oh, I'm going to go the other way around this time. Mr. Logan, what do we have?
I would say true.
Okay. Eric.
Oh, God knows. I'm just going to go false. I haven't done a false yet, so we'll try that.
Well, why not? Chelsea.
I'm going false this time because I feel like if that was real, there'd have already been a movie about it, and I'm not aware of any. But yeah, I'm going false this time.
Okay. And
I'm also going false. Basically for the same reason. It's something like that would have been a movie, or something that would have been really well known. Okay, false.
False. Okay. It is in fact true. Robert Hansen was arrested and convicted of killing 17 women throughout the 1970s and 80s and was known to have killed some of them in this manner. He died in prison in 2014. Okay, next one for you. A serial killer from the 1970s appeared on The Dating Game and actually won. A serial killer from the 1970s appeared on The Dating Game and actually won.
Was it Blind Date? Was it Cilla
It's
Black?
the American version of it, I think.
Cilla Black.
I think it's the American version of it. So. Chelsea's got this look on her face, and she's very confident about it. So I think I might. Should I come to Chelsea? No, I'm going to come to Chelsea last, actually.
Okay.
So,
well, it's true. I actually read something about this. So I did read about it. Yeah, I can't remember who the guy was, but yes, it's true.
Okay. Go to the other side, Mr. Logan.
I have a feeling that it's half true, so I'm going to go for false.
Okay. Eric.
Yeah, I'm going to go for true.
Okay. And let's see, Chelsea.
I'm going true. I agree with Mark. I feel like I've read something about this. And also, serial killer charm, so I won't be surprised if they were. I'm going true.
It is, in fact, true, yes. Serial killer Rodney Alcala appeared on the famous dating game show in the midst of his murder spree and was actually selected as the winning bachelor. Police estimate he killed as many as 130 people. He is now in his 70s and on death row after being convicted and sentenced for 8 of his murders. So there you go.
And
potentially killed.
If I can remember,
potentially killed 130 people. Huh?
Yeah. If I can remember, the girl didn't actually go on the date with him after all because she thought he was a bit creepy.
Yeah,
I remember
why?
about that. So yeah, that's what sticks in my mind. That's
okay. And the last one for this one is the BTK killer was caught because of a floppy disk. The BTK killer was caught of a floppy disk. I'm sure I'm going to go with Chelsea's probably the youngest one of us all here. So Chelsea, do you know what a floppy disk is?
I'm aware. Yes. Can't say I've owned many, but yes, I am aware.
Yes, those strange things.
What's a BTK?
It's
like a Big Mac.
I was going to say it's like a BLT, but with a twist. That's what I was going to say, but literally a twist. So, it's BTK is bind, torture, killer. That is one of his things. And as Eric asked the question, we'll come to him first. Eric,
I'm glad I don't know all these things. False, because I've no idea what it is. So.
Well, Eric, the good news is what you don't know today, you've now learnt for another day. There we go.
Yes.
And then if you drink enough, you forget that you came here and come next week. And Mr. Logan.
False.
False. Okay. Chelsea.
I am going false, but pure flip of the coin. I don't know.
Okay. False. And last but not least.
Definitely. I would say false as well. I'm so with everybody else.
Okay. It is true. Dennis Rader, aka the BTK killer, often communicated messages sent to local media outlets. In one, he asked police if a floppy disk would be traceable and told them to put a classified ad in the paper telling him it would be okay if he could be traced. They placed the ad telling him it would be fine, then used the floppy disk he later sent in to trace him back to a church where he used the floppy disk to print out documents he saved on it. Why he asked the police and thinking they was going to tell, of course they was going to go, yeah, that's fine, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. So, at this precise moment in time, Chelsea, you are currently in the lead.
Surprise, surprise. Stranger things have happened.
No, different. That's a different show. We don't do surprise here. In fact, we don't have any surprises here. Okay, on to your third round, which is Something is not quite right. In this round, I will bring up a picture on the screen, a bit like last time, but this time, 3 of the movie frames on the screen are from the same film, but one is not. I need you to work out which one is not, and just write down your answer A, B, C, or D. You'll have 30 seconds for this. Correct answer will get 5 points. There's 5 questions altogether. So let's get rid of that. View your first one. So you're looking for the one that's not to do with the other ones. Just write down A, B, C, or D. Eric, you can't say this is too modern. You've taken We Belong Dead into the 80s now, so it's you can't have that excuse anymore.
True. Yes.
Shot yourself in the foot. The top left-hand corner is Anne Robinson, in case anybody was wondering. Do we all have an answer? Because your time is up. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Mark.
Me first. Okay. I would say it's D.
Okay. Chelsea.
I've gone with B.
Okay. Eric.
A.
Okay. Was it a Chucky thing that was giving it away?
Yes.
And Mr. Logan.
B.
B. It was, in fact, D was the correct answer. The others, A, B, and C, are from Child's Play. D is from Child's Play 2. So you know what you're in for now, so don't really need to explain it anymore. Here we go again. There we go, black and white photos.
Like you asked some black and white, finally. Okay.
Exactly, you asked for black and white. I give what the people want. Sometimes. If after all this time you've got this question wrong, Eric, because you might have black and white. Okay, let's get rid of it. As he's already here, Mr. Logan.
I'll have a punt at C.
You're having a punt at C, okay?
Yeah. Absolutely C.
Look at the confident way he swivels that chair. He knows it's Chelsea.
I've gone with A.
Oh, Eric stopped swiveling his chair.
I haven't got a swivel chair. I've done 3 talks on Bela Lugosi, so if I ever got it wrong, I will die of shame. But it was definitely C.
It was indeed C was the correct answer, which I'm sure I don't need to tell you all about. Is from, as Mark's already here, he can tell us.
Dracula.
It is, and the others. If anybody wants to, don't get any points for it, but you know.
Well, it's Abbott and Costello.
Give it stab it up.
Yeah.
It was indeed. Oh, maybe I should have given you points for this sort of thing as well. Never mind. Okay. Here is your next one. Okay, your time is up. Let's get rid of him. And here we
I
go
would say
again.
C. C.
C. Okay. Chelsea.
I don't know, so I'm going with the obvious facial hair thing and going with D.
Okay. Eric.
Well, I only got this because I recognised the back of Mr. Francis Matthews' head in picture C.
Okay. That's a very specific thing to recognise, but maybe I should do a sort of Francis Matthews round for you next time.
I will have to say C. And I look forward to reading the We Belong Dead book of backs of heads coming soon.
It'll be a bestseller.
Hey, isn't there a Hammer book out that's about the weeks? So, you know, it's not exactly the most strangest thing that's out there. Here it is, your next one. It was indeed C, was the ones that the others. A, B, and D was The Curse of Frankenstein, and the others were The Revenge of Frankenstein. Is it come up on the screen?
Oh my goodness, what's this? It looks a bit modern.
It's not actually. This is a 1918 film. I've just colorized the pictures for you, just to spice it up a bit. We've added budget into this show. Okay, your time is up. Mr. Logan, as you're already here, at least on my screen. Yes.
Well, I'll try C, but the Saw franchise is not my high point of personal fave, so I can't remember which death was which film. So, yeah, I'll try C again.
Okay. Eric?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to go for B.
B. Okay.
B.
I am also
Chelsea.
going with B. I'm not 100%, bit of a guess really, but going with B.
Okay, and Mark.
Pure guesswork. I'm with Mark on the Saw films as well, so I'm just going to go for A.
The correct answer was B. Saw 4 was A, C, and D. Hostel Part 3. See, and there he was, keep saying, I'm not into modern films. Yes, we know. We know your secret now, Eric. We know you love the
torture porn. Yeah.
And... Hey, if anybody watched the last time you were on here, they'd find out so many different things about you. So if you're watching torture porn, I'm sure it's a minor thing. Okay, last one for this round.
Oh, I watched that yesterday. Or was it the day before? This is a trick.
I don't do tricks on this show. You know that by now.
Hold on.
Oh. I'm going to see what one of our viewers thinks. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You all got your answers? Because it's going. It's gone. It's out there. Eric.
This is a bit of a trick, I think. But see, I was going to go for C because I thought that was The Mist, right? But then I thought the photograph in B, that sky is a bit weird. It's definitely not from the fog. Perhaps it's Planet of the Vampires. Anyways, basically, I've gone for B in the end.
Okay. B for Eric. Mr. Logan.
Yeah, pick a fog and pick a mist. I'm going to fall into the trap. I will fall into the trap and go for C again.
Okay.
Tricky one, but I've decided on D. That one.
D. Okay.
Yep.
And Mark.
I'm with B as well. There's some kind of trick in it, and yeah, I would say B.
Okay. Well, the one thing I have to say to you, you're very untrust. You don't trust your quiz host. I don't know what to say. It is, in fact, C is the correct answer. The fog is 1980. It is A, B, and D is from the fog. C is from the mist. And when Eric said he only watched the mist the other day, I thought, he's fine. He's got it then. So, if anything, I feel quite proud that I feel proud that I've managed to knock you off for that one. So,
okay.
So, here we go. The price is probably more expensive than it should be, but can you get it right? Yes, it's the cheap and cheerful version of The Price is Right. So, if you put the price right, you know exactly what's going to happen. I need you to write down the price of the item I bring up on the screen. Closest, without going over, gets the points. So, your first one is in pounds, because there'll be a mixture in this one, pounds and dollars. So, let's bring up your things. Here it is, your item. There's a couple of images to go with this one, so I'll bring them up one by one. So here we go. Notorious Serial Killers, a killer trumps card game. Play a card game with the most notorious serial killers of all times. Amazing facts about the most dangerous men of the modern age. How many murders did they accomplish? When did they start to kill? How many died already? How many are still alive? Get the answers with this Trump game and visit serialkillerscardsgame.com if you want to get these games. And despite... So this is me. Just very sure, this is me. This is not me. This is Peter Sutcliffe. I know there's sort of similarities in between it, but it's nothing. The amount of people are scared the crap out of after they found out he died in prison. My God, he's still walking around. Nope, sorry, no, different person. So I'll bring them both up. So there you go.
Why is customer of prostitutes involved then?
Isn't that what you would do?
God, Eric, you just don't know. You just don't know how to sell yourself properly, do you? I don't know.
They're like weird study notes. The bits you've got to remember are customer of prostitutes guided by the voice of God.
Ah,
exactly.
Right.
Very, very, very important details. So I need you to work out the price without going over in pounds. These are sold on Amazon, if anybody's interested.
God.
Jesus.
Are you going to attach a link below?
Nah, that would be cheap. That would be very cheap, and I wouldn't sell out like that. But if anybody wants to buy any, there is a link down below in the description box. It's the game that all the kids are playing in the playground, I hear. Notorious Serial Killers.
So was Peter Sutcliffe a twin? I'm a bit confused here. Like what's the thing with the two red men?
As a member of his family, I would say no, he's not. No.
What? Is it not Gemini? Is that not his birth sign?
So he was a twin.
I think that was his birth sign, wasn't it? Is that Gemini?
Exactly. Well, who's the guy on the right then?
That's him, isn't it?
It also says alive. He's not alive.
He's not.
These cards are rubbish.
He's not.
They're not worth £2.
I want my money back.
I told you this quiz was on a budget. I warned you at the beginning.
These cards are rubbish. We do not endorse them. Link at the below.
How much do you think they are, Mark, without going over? In pounds.
Well, they are definitely collector's items. So I'm going to say 12 quid for a pack. £12.
Okay.
Have I got that right?
I'll let you know in a minute. Chelsea, how much would you pay?
I've gone with 18.
Wow.
People pay weird money
Okay.
for stuff.
They do indeed. If you've seen some of the things on this show, you would be surprised. Mr. Logan.
$14.99.
$14.99. Okay. And lastly, Eric.
$11.99.
Wow, it was the closest without going over, so nobody gets any points. But here is the price: a whole £8.90. Let's get rid of that, and let's find out if anybody's actually seen this. So, this is an ultra-rare VHS, Attack of the Killer Refrigerator. I was going to put a clip in this, but I thought, nah, better not. So, this video comes with two movies, Attack of the Killer Refrigerator, which is the main movie, and then there's a 50-minute movie afterwards called The Hook of Woodland Heights from 1990. So, it was sold on eBay.com. 2 films for the price of one on VHS, so it could be a collector's item, you never know. Supposedly only 3,000 copies of this obscure horror movie were ever made, which could explain why so many people bid on it. And that's all I'm going to give you. That's your only bit of information. There is more, but it gives it too much away. I wonder how many people's actually going to Google, or at least look on YouTube after, for Attack of the Killer Refrigerator. Eric, has anybody ever covered this?
Strangely enough, no.
Not yet.
I think this could be the cover of the next issue.
I think you should do some SOV magazines, because there's loads of these sort of movies out there, so you'll be fine. Shot on videos. Yeah, great. VHS. Okay, your time is up. Oh, did I tell you it was in dollars? No, I didn't. It's in dollars. So.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the inflation rate. Or deflation rate, which way you look at it.
So does it like does it like freeze them to death? Is that the story?
Eric, I am not telling you the movie. I have watched the movie, and if I told you, you wouldn't say Trog was your best movie anymore. So I'm not going to tell you. You have to watch it yourself.
Oh dear.
Well, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna go for $18.99.
For this classic movie that you've all heard of, I can tell. Eric,
I'm going slightly less at $14. I'm just literally just cutting out pieces of paper now, but yeah, $14. I'd throw it in.
Isn't that the first sign of a serial killer?
I was going to say the serial killer thing's rubbing off on Chelsea.
Well, I'm
Mark,
going to go a
what did
bit
you have?
higher. I'm going to be a bit higher by $25. If it's a collector's item, it might be a little more.
No, look at Mr. Fancy Pants with all his money. Mr. Logan, what do you have?
Now, don't laugh. You may notice VHS is a little thing of mine, but I've gone a bit far.
Notice.
I've gone for $487.
What? Oh my god!
Which I think I've overdone it. However, there was something that went recently in the UK for about $1,800, and that didn't even have a cover.
Wow.
Anyway.
So I would concur with Mr. Logan here, because VHSs do go for a lot of money, and even though he's overshot the mark and the other mark has got the price close-ish, it is $203.50. So
God,
the other mark,
Americans are idiots, aren't they?
Eric, we've told you about this last time. We do not say that word on here. You can say idiot, but you can't say American. We said that before. So,
Okay.
Does any of you have pets? Dog, cat,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yes,
Like living ones, or
It could be stuffed. That use it as a love puppet. I did say love puppet, not glove puppet, just to be sure. So we have this beautiful item. Oh, Chelsea, do you have a cat or a dog?
I have 2 cats and a dog. They're all asleep nearby.
Oh, okay. Then this one is for you. Of course, with everything that's going on around the world at the moment in the pandemic, we must look after our pets as well by getting them a mask for them to wear as well. So this is sold on Amazon. Of course it is. And this time it's in pounds. So this is a sort of a novelty item. It's a Halloween pet muzzle, play doctor, shape muzzle, costume muzzle for pets. Yes, that is the actual title for it. It's very long-winded. I don't really need to explain it. It's a mask for your dog. And if you're curious, this is what a cat looks like with one eye. Here you go. There we go. Look at that. Look how, as you can tell, the strap is adjustable for practical use. And if you think the cat's having so much fun, just look at how much fun this dog's having. Look at his cheery little face.
Wow.
Yep. With the premium material is washable and durable. So Chelsea, today's prize, if you win, is this. If you want it.
Yeah, cool.
Actually, I was waiting for Chelsea to say, I'm just going to stop writing. I'm just going to stop writing stuff down now. I don't want it that much. So there we go. We have a dog. We have a cat. We have the Plague Doctor mask for your pets. So it's on Amazon. It's in pounds. Various different sizes.
it would be perfect for a pterodactyl.
Say much about it.
Does it come in different colours?
I'm afraid it only comes in black. I did get in touch with them to try and arrange to get other colours sold, because I did say that black was probably too passé for some people, but you do
a nice magenta would be good.
So, exactly. So I'm going to come to Chelsea last, as she's the one with the pets. So we'll find out how much she loves her pets in a minute.
I'm going to say $7.99. And I think I'm being generous.
$7.99. Okay. Mr. Logan.
I've gone for $16.99. I think I've gone for $16.99. Yeah, $16.99.
Okay. Eric, what do we got?
$8.99.
$8.99. Okay. And it's all down to you now, Chelsea. How much do you love your pets?
Be a tie,
how would you protect them?
I also put $8.99.
Oh, here is the price. A glorious, well expensive £3.95. Yes, that is how much the safety of your pets costs nowadays.
I'll get 3.
Exactly. It's the right thing to do. Here we go. This is a Beetlejuice talking 18-inch doll by Kenner, made in 1989. It was sold on a auction site. I won't say which one. eBay. It's in dollars. So this is a vintage 1989 Beetlejuice Michael Keaton Tim Burton talking 18-inch doll, produced by Kenner. When the pull string mechanism on the back is activated, the doll repeats several famous phrases from the Beetlejuice movie, such as Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Who's the ghost with the most? And that's it. Yep, all those catchphrases. All 2 of them.
Yes, and he never actually said, if someone else said Beetlejuice, 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 not him.
Exactly. One minor note for this thing is, additionally, the head spins with the push of a button. And the condition is never removed from the box. The box has some shelf wear and tear on the back. The voice is a bit croaky and works best when the pull string is released slowly. Great item for the Tim Burton collectors out there. So this is in dollars. How much would you spend for this vintage item? Anybody a fan of the movie?
Love it.
It's all right.
I'm going to go to Eric with his enthusiastic "I love it" there. We'll come to him first.
I mean, I wouldn't buy a doll, but okay, I'm going to go for $679.
Don't want to add no 99 cents. Just full on $679.
Yeah, no, we'll
okay.
Just go 679 this time.
Okay, Mr. Logan. You seem like somebody who knows about collector's stuff, so
I'm going to undershoot this time. 223.97.
At the all-important cents at the end. Chelsea.
I've probably underplayed this a little bit. I've gone for $120.
Okay. And last but not least, Mark, what do we have?
I am. It's a very bad dollar sign. If you can read it, $500.
$500.
And even then, I'm not even sure that's the right price.
Chelsea, you were so close. So very, very close. It's $119.95. Oh wow. At least you know how much it is now. Now you can go buy yourself one. Okay. Last one for this round. This is a Linda Blair and Eileen Dietz genuine signed autograph. It's 10 by 8. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. It's sold on eBay, UK this time, so it's in pounds. And that's all the info I have for that. And after this, you will get to do a bit of promo stuff that you want to talk about or recommend a movie, like Attack of the Killer Refrigerator, for instance, which I'm not going to keep promoting throughout this quiz and hope it drives into people's minds to want to watch it. Da, 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 da. And it's gone. Anybody met these two people? Chelsea?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, as you're here, we'll have your answer first, please.
Okay, so I've gone for $45.99. I think that's probably underselling it, but I'm not sure with autograph. $45.99.
Okay. And Mark.
Right, if you can read my handwriting, I'm putting 120. 120 quid.
Okay, so 120 for Mark. Eric.
$24.99.
$24.99 from Eric. Okay, and lastly, Mr. Logan.
$96.99, and that's supposed to be £1. I just forgot it was pounds this time.
God, now I've got to do the conversion rate as well. Now, what's that, 50p at the moment? So, Mr. Logan, despite the conversion rate, you are still the closest. It went for £119.99. Who is it? It's Mark, wasn't it, that went over by 1p? 1p.
Whoa.
So there you go. If you got those in your collections, worth hopping onto eBay. So get rid of that. Mr. Logan, I'll let you do some promo stuff for the moment as we're halfway through.
Okay, thank you. I have a YouTube channel which is about to start back up again. I've got some reviews banked. It's only a movie is the channel. Currently, there is nothing but giallo reviews on there. Quite long giallo reviews, but if giallo is your thing, pop in and see them. However, there's going to be a lot of things just about my kind of history and horror, and a lot more about kind of the early days of VHS in the UK and all sorts of different wild and wonderful things. I'm also working on prepping a film at the moment, but then every filmmaker who comes on here will say exactly the same thing. As with everything, it will come down to budget. However, it's set around. It's all to do with the early days of VHS and something that happened. Not Video Nasties for a change. However, if anybody who's watching has got a copy of Deathbed on Portland Video with the colour cover, I would love you to get in contact because I'm after a copy and can't find one for love nor money. Mostly money. And also, I'm privileged to be writing some stuff for Eric's books. And I have 2 pieces ready to go and one which will hopefully be done in the next 2 days because I've got the weekend to do nothing but writing. And that's about it for me.
Okay, so you're going to be busy. Your YouTube channel sounds interesting. I like the giallo movie, so I will be checking out your channel when you get it up and running again.
Yes.
What's your favourite one?
Oh, see, it's difficult because I always tend to go for the Argentos. However, Perfume of a Woman in Black, I found to be a particular favourite. It's very different to just about everything else. Quite a strange movie, but it's beguiling. There's something about it that just draws you in. Giallo gets a bad rep, and I get why it gets a bad rep. I think a lot of people have seen dubbed versions of films, not great quality. However, there are some real gems out there, and it's not just Argento and Fulci, but there are some wonders to be had.
There are indeed. Okay, we'll find out what everybody else's favourite ones are. So, Eric, you've obviously got something to promote, but before you do that, what's your favourite giallo?
I think
Le Tronc de la Butterfly.
No, the bird with the crystal plumage. I think that's probably the first one I ever saw. Although I do like the Perfume of a Woman in Black, but the ending is a bit just whoa. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and Eric, you obviously got stuff to promote. Have you got a hanging issue next to you?
I do. Hot off the presses, issue number 26 of We Belong Dead. So we've got Aliens, we've got The Mummy, we've got Hammer House of Horror. What else we got? Oh, Bava's Demons, Oliver Reed. Loads of stuff in here, 80-odd pages, all in full colour. So that's the latest issue. We've also still got copies of our last book, Films of Jenny Agutter, also in full colour, looking at all her movies. And next up, we have Masters of Terror, will be our next book, followed by Amicus Special, issue of the magazine, followed by Pictorial History of Hammer Horror, followed by Euro Horror, followed by Mistresses of the Macabre, followed by Unsung Horrors 3. It's going to be a busy year, basically, but you can sign up to our newsletter just by going on the website webelongdead.co.uk. It keeps me busy.
It's also where people can buy the magazine as well, which you didn't mention where people can buy it. You just mentioned it, didn't tell them where to buy it though. Don't worry, Eric. I'm here to save the day. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Oh well, you're welcome. Chelsea, I know you said you hadn't got anything to promote, so we're asking you this.
Okay.
What's your favourite giallo film, and what is your top 3 horror films as of right now?
Oh wow!
Because they always change. Everybody's top films always change.
They do. As of right now, okay. So, favorite giallo. I'm a little bit lukewarm on a lot of them, but I do really like Blood and Black Lace because that's just gorgeous and really cool. Top 3 horror movies as of right now. And that's really putting me on the spot. I don't know.
If I give you points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, recently.
Points.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you points if you get the 3 correct ones. Just to.
3 correct ones. Oh, there's a right and wrong answer. Is it? Okay. Oh God. Okay. Well, I'll give one to what's on my jumper and also on the wall above me because that's always a favourite.
Yes.
Try to Frankenstein will always be. And then I still kind of say Ginger Snaps is one of my favourites, although I've not watched it in a long time. It's got a very special place in my heart. And then I would probably also go with. I don't know. It's horrible when I'm put on the spot. I don't know. I'll throw out Dream Warriors, Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Okay.
Because I watched that recently and reminded myself how much I loved it.
You mentioned Ginger Snaps. What did you think of the sequels?
I did. Second one I'm okay on. The third one I actually quite like. I know it gets a lot of slack, but I kind of like the period setting. But yeah, I think it kind of got me into horror when I was at that very particular coming of age, very much like Bridget and Ginger. So it still holds a very special place for me. Always will.
Okay, and last but not least, before we continue on.
Yes, well,
Here he is. Mark, your turn.
I'll promote my books again, right? Firstly, which came out in November 2015, Cursed Horror Stars. A must for anyone who likes the old classics like Lugosi, Laurie, Rathbone, Cheney, and of course Robert Quarry, which an actor I always liked. So that's out. Telos Publishing. I think it's $15.99, but it may have gone down in price. I'm not sure. Then secondly, the more recent one that came out last year, Vincent Price, The British Connection, which is again another biography on Price, but with a slant on his British connections. And the second half of the book is basically a write-up of the making and reviews of all his British-made movies, including Witchfinder General and Theatre of Blood. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Again, available through Telos. And, of course, all the books that Eric has mentioned, I'm contributing chapters to them as well. So I'm having a busy time of it. But just also mention that this is only pie in the sky, and I will let people know a little bit nearer the time, but there is going to be, I've been involved in a book festival, the first literary festival in Morpeth, Northumberland, and it'll be April next year, as we don't know what the hell's happened there. So it's a case of watch this space, and I will certainly let you guys know what's happening in case you just happen to be passing through Northumberland. That's it, really. So
okay,
please buy my book, make me rich, please.
Everybody else did it. So what's your favourite giallo?
I'm not really an expert on giallos. I'll be honest.
Oh, what the hell? Right, but get rid of you right now. Right, moving on.
Get rid of me right now. So it's fair enough. I need an education on giallos. I need an education on Jean Rollin movies.
Jean Rollin.
If you had to pick one, just off the top of your head.
If I want to pick, I'll pick Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I'll do a bit, Argento. I'll stick with that. Oh, who's that?
Okay. Hang on. Hang on, Mark. Let's bring you up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I had that in my video shop when we used to have it back in '88. I think this came out. Classic. Love the. You don't see that cover often enough, unfortunately. Sorry, had to do it.
Everybody promoted their wares. Now it's time to go on to the next round, which is General Scary Knowledge. Yes, here we go. This round is exactly the same as General Knowledge. Shit, what?
Pre-1930, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
A series of questions will be asked, and you just have to write your answer down. 5 points per correct answer. 10 questions. You will only get 30 seconds for this. Per question. So, first question is: What is odd about the videotape in the ring? What is odd about the videotape in the ring?
Odd?
Mm-hmm. Videos all have a certain something to them, but this one does not. That's as much of a clue I can give you without giving it away. Just say in the movie. I love this round because everybody gets really quiet. So let's go. Let's go back. Mark.
I haven't got a bloody clue.
I'll give you a random answer. I'll give you 5 extra seconds.
Okay, it's the film itself. It's that's it. Just the movie. It's the film itself. It's weird. Sorry,
okay. Okay. Chelsea, what do we have?
I've gone with that you can't rewind it. I don't remember. I kind of seem to think that thing.
Okay. Eric.
Well, I mean, okay. Here's the thing. It's quite odd. It is quite odd.
No, it's the ring,
watch it,
not
you
the
die
thing.
in 7 days. So that's one odd thing. Oh, the thing. What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, it is the ring. It is the ring. Carry on. No, it is the ring. Carry on.
Okay, so I put that. But I also
broke Eric. Success.
I also put that you can't tape over it.
Okay. Handy bit of sellotape. Okay,
work on that one.
Mr. Logan.
Well, originally I wrote down. I was starting to write down the dead Japanese girl comes out of the TV when you play it, but I scribbled that out because I thought that's a bit obvious, and then went for it doesn't have a label.
Oh, so close. It doesn't have a time code. Is the thing to the video. Everything else is very much. You're all. I mean, technically, you're all right because everything with the video is very weird. But the actual answer I was looking for was it doesn't have a time code. Oh well. Okay, next one is what real-life interviews inspired the relationship between Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter? What real-life interviews inspired the relationship between Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter? That's Will Graham, not Heather Graham. That's somebody very, very different. Oh, one of the people that's watching got the ring thing. Shame on you.
It's easy
Shame
when you're watching, isn't it?
It's even easier when you've come up with the questions. just to say. Okay. Let's go the other way around for a change. Mr. Logan, you're first.
Yeah, I don't know the name, so I've put down the ones in the Manhunter series, the FBI team in the late 60s, which is not very helpful, but I think it was them.
Well, at least you narrowed it down to a decade, I suppose. So you know.
And it was the FBI, which is fairly obvious, but David Fincher did the series. Does that help?
Je sais pas. I put interview with Ed Gein.
Okay. Chelsea. Ed Gein again. Okay. Yeah,
She's
say you're on
muted.
mute, Chelsea, but she's
Oh,
muted
right.
herself. And
She's muted.
Mark.
David Frost and Richard Nixon.
Well, I guess that's sort of similar. It's Robert Capel's interviews with Ted Bundy is the thing that inspired Will Graham and Hannibal
That
Lecter.
was my first choice, but I thought that was a bit obvious, actually. Ted Bundy. So
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Apparently, the obvious is what to go for in this quiz.
We told you about this last time, Eric. You bring your attitude, you get out the door. That's what happens here. And then I can't find anybody, so I asked you to come back. So, in what film would you hear this line? It's not the house that's haunted, it's your son. In what film would you hear this line? It's not the house that's haunted, it's your son. Okay, I'm going to go to Chelsea first on this one.
Okay, I'm fairly confident on this one. I've put Insidious.
Okay. We have an Insidious. Mr. Logan, what do we have?
We have 2 Insidious.
2 Insidious. Insidious 2. Eric?
No, we don't have Insidious 2.
Make it a trilogy?
No, I know it's wrong, but I put Poltergeist. And that's quite modern for me.
You're going with a remake, are you?
No.
Mark, what do we have?
I'm glad you said Insidious. If you can read it, it's Insidious. At first, I couldn't remember the damn title.
Okay, so yes, it is indeed Insidious. Okay, so this question sort of hard to try and find out a proper answer to, but we'll go with the one that seems to be the most common one. So how many people associated with The Exorcist supposedly died during production? So how many people supposedly died during the production of The Exorcist? Okay, I'm going to come to Eric first.
I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3, but I put 3.
Okay, we have a 3. What do we have?
We have a 4.
3 and a 4. Anybody want to go higher than a 4?
Well, I'm putting down 3.
Or lower.
I know that Jack McGowan, the Irish actor, died not long after after his completed his stint on The Exorcist, and I think a couple of the technical crew had died. Well, those are 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Chelsea.
I've also got 3.
Okay, the actual answer, which seems to be the one that seems to be floating around quite a lot, seems to be 9, because they go with a lot of people that are like production staff and behind the scenes that nobody really talks about. So instead of having the standard people, it's the camera rig people and people like that they've included. So
and someone's great.
If you want to find out the names, go. Yeah, if you want to find out their names, go Google it yourself. I don't have time for that. So on the next one, in Poltergeist, as Eric brought up earlier, what grabs Robbie Freeling through his bedroom window? In Poltergeist, what grabs Robbie Freeling through his bedroom window?
Is it Jimmy Savile?
I knew you was going to say that. I'll beat you to it.
No.
Great minds, eh?
Well, I had a lucky dip. It was either somebody from the late 60s into the 80s. It had to be someone in between that period. So it was either him, Gary Glitter, or anybody else. Okay,
I wrote to Jim
I'm
or
gonna
Fix
go
It
with.
once.
I think.
I only got a tail. Hang on, I only got a tail from Eric. Tell me,
Okay.
Eric,
No,
is this going to be an exclusive? An exclusive we shall sound to the sun later on. Is this what this is?
Did Jim fix
No,
it for
but-
Eric?
Luckily, he didn't. I asked him if I could be a train driver, and he just ignored me, which is, in hindsight, is a very, very good thing, I think. So, yeah.
Wow, Jimmy didn't choose you, did he? Dirty man, dirty. Mark.
If I can remember, it's been a while since I've seen the movie. It was the creepy tree in the garden outside the window there.
Okay,
There
we
was
have
a
a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Okay,
also put
Chelsea.
the tree.
The
Why?
tree.
Is there a question mark?
Eric.
There's a question mark because I'm very
Because
unsure.
it's a
but I seem
it's
to
a-
remember a creepy tree.
Okay.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery tree, Eric.
Tree.
What have you wrote? Tree.
Comes
Okay,
off-
why'd you say it creepily like that for?
Tree. Because it comes after 1 and 2 if you're Irish.
Ah, okay. And Mr.
Okay.
Logan.
It's a mystery tree.
Mystery. Yep. Toya Wilcox. Here she is. The one and only. Yes, it was a tree. Okay. What is the name of the apartment building Guy and Rosemary move into in Rosemary's Baby?
Like
What is
the
name
real
of the
name.
apartment building? No, in the movie. In the movie.
Oh, I've been
I mean,
to it.
if you want to give me the real name, you can. You don't get any points for it. You don't get any points for it. It's gonna be wrong.
Ah, well, what's the point of that then?
I feel like Eric, when he comes in here, he should come with a slideshow behind him. That because I don't know how to say so, but he goes, "I've been there." We just have a little backdrop comes up, and this is me there. I went to this place.
Yeah, it's been a long while since I've been anywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we're all eventually gonna forget what the outside world looks like.
Yeah.
Good or bad, depends where you look at it. Mark.
I honestly cannot remember. I know the building. I mean, it was where John Lennon was shot outside that building many moons ago.
Okay.
But I can't remember the name of it. It's just completely blank. And I don't know. I can't remember what the building was called in Rosemary's Baby. So.
Okay. So we have. Okay, Chelsea.
I have put question mark because I really don't know, but Joe Cancer. Joe Cancer is the Cecil Hotel because I don't know what the actual answer is.
Okay. We'll come back to Eric because he's very confident.
This is wrong, but I have to put something. Mephistopheles Towers. I couldn't spell Mephistopheles, but I could spell towers. I don't know if I get a point for spelling towers correctly.
Harry
Well,
Allen.
I was actually going to say, congrats on saying Mephistopheles and actually being able to pronounce towers as well, because that would go horribly wrong if you just couldn't pronounce towers and the other one perfectly fine.
We'll pronounce for points.
And Eric.
You know, they actually don't let you go into the building. They have armed guards stopping you going in. Isn't that outrageous?
I did want a life story. Give me the answer.
Do they stop everyone
sorry,
going in, Eric?
Well, okay. I know the actual building is a Dakota building, but in the film, perhaps it was called Satanic Heights. Or perhaps not.
The Bramford? The Bramford.
Yeah, that's
Called the Bramford.
similar, isn't it?
It's very safe. So now, would you like to regale us with your tales of visiting?
No,
this
I
place?
went there with, believe it or not, I went there with Mr. Peter Fuller and Victoria Price,
Dear God.
and they wouldn't let us in. They would not let us in. I'm not surprised looking at the three of us, to be honest, but because it is a private apartment block, and I think they mainly get people there because of John Lennon, of course.
Yeah.
And when we tried to explain we had no interest in John Lennon, we're there because of satanic influences, it was a definite no.
Why?
Sure.
That's just a classic way to get into any building, isn't it? I'm here to sacrifice a goat on your doorstep, that kind of thing. Okay, yes, it was the Bramford. Okay, on to the next one. Who is responsible for releasing the deadly virus in 28 days later?
China? Oh.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd leave that space, see if anybody filled the space for me, but you did it for me, so. So if anybody's going to say anything, Eric, it's all your fault. So, who is responsible for releasing the deadly virus in 28 days later?
I think it was
Have you
Nigel
this in one of your
Farage,
books,
wasn't it?
Eric? Yes, he's got. Is it? I think it's in one of your books, or potentially was going to be.
Yes, it's in Spotlight on Horror. No idea who wrote it. I never read the things, so like, I'm sure it's very
blame
good.
It's a bunch of tosh anyway. I don't know any decent writers to write for it anyway, so don't blame me. I wrote for it, so what? Remember, everybody, it's a joke. Don't send me hate mail. But if you want to, it's P.O. Box Mark.
If I can remember, it was a group of animal rights activists that broke into a laboratory and everything just went cock-a-hoop.
Yes. Yep.
I put animal activists and then realised they weren't animals, they were animal rights activists. So I changed it slightly. But yeah.
Do you put a question mark at the end of every sentence that you write then in normal life? I'm just intrigued.
She's Australian.
I'm just it's an answer I'm not sure on, so question mark.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think Chelsea's being smart here. She's playing it smart. If you don't know the answer, you put a question mark on it. That way you covered yourself because you're like, well, I didn't really know. So.
Animal rights activists.
Where?
There.
Eric.
Yes, it was those pesky animal rights activists.
Okay.
I rescued some beagles once. No, I did really. I rescued some beagles. Not just me, a few people.
You rescued a few people and some beagles.
Some beagles, yes. Can't say any more, really.
You said some people. You said some people. You said some people and beagles.
No,
I'm more interested in what people you were rescuing.
No, I said not just me. Some people. Like
as
in
some
me
people.
and
some people. Yeah, some people, Eric. I don't know.
All Eric can say is that he was there with Victoria Price, and he wasn't allowed in the building.
Yeah, Victoria Price, Peter Fuller, and they was going to do a satanic ritual with a bunch of eagles. I don't know why they didn't let you in, Eric. I really don't.
It's strange, isn't it? Yeah, me neither.
Eric, just out of curiosity, have you ever wrote for your own book or magazines other than the?
I do occasionally when people let me down. Yeah, it's when I started the magazine, I pretty much wrote the whole thing. But
so
these days,
I'm doing an article for you at the moment.
You are, yes.
An article for you at the moment, which yes, I won't get it in for you. I'm just going to tell you now, live on show. I'm not going to get to you in time, so I'll just tell you now. That way, you don't send me all the nasty messages like you normally do. So this is a safe space, Eric. So everybody else you want to say something, it's safe space.
Okay, it's all good. Don't worry.
Thank you. I know you can't get to me at the moment. That's why I'm saying it. Whose skin doesn't Kirsty? Whose skin doesn't Kirsty wear in Hellbound Hellraiser 2? Whose skin does Kirsty wear in Hellbound Hellraiser 2? Apart from her own, I should state. She does wear her own. Okay. Let him have his drink. Eric, what do you have for me?
I don't know her name. I just put the young blonde girl Mute. Are we allowed to say Mute? I don't know anymore. But yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to say. I don't think you're allowed to say blonde anymore either, Eric.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
the young girl with not dark hair who can't speak, but I don't know her name. Let's call her Melody. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a nice name for a deaf, mute, blonde-haired person.
Melody.
There we go.
She's wearing Melody skin.
Melody skin. Okay.
Right.
Mark.
I've seen Hellraiser. To be honest, I got very vague memories of it. So I'm just going to say it's her dad's. Wearing her dad's skin.
It's her dad's.
Yeah, her dad's. Yeah.
Why not? Okay. Yeah, Mr. Logan.
It's been far too long. At a punt, I'd say, is it Frank?
Ooh. Last but not least, Chelsea, what do we have?
It's also been a while. I've only seen the film once, but I've just put, is it Julia? I don't remember.
It is Julia. In the sequel, it's a Julia. There we go.
Oh, what was the question?
Oh, you're not even listening to the questions anymore, Eric. What the hell?
I thought you were asking what Julia was wearing. Okay,
Julia was wearing a deaf mute girl. What the hell? What kind of weird programs do you watch?
Did you say
the question,
I'm
Eric?
Sure, you said Julia.
Yes. No, that was the answer. Why would I say the answer first? We don't do that here, or do we?
Okay, I was a bit confused.
The question was.
All right.
The question was, whose skin does Kirsty wear in Hellbound Hellraiser 2?
Kirsty! Julia.
Yes. No, Kirsty.
I didn't listen to the question either.
I got confused there. Okay.
Well, I don't know what to do anymore. If nobody's going to listen to me. What does the Native American shaman give Steve in Poltergeist 2? Was everybody listening that time? Just clarify before we go any further. What does the Native American shaman give Steve in Poltergeist 2?
I've never seen Poltergeist 2. Oh, I'm just going to say
really?
He just gave. Yeah. Now, just. I lost your train of thought now. I just put down just a dead Indian.
He gave him a dead Indian.
Dead Indian.
Here you go. This will protect you. Okay. Any takers on the dead Indian?
I haven't seen it either. So I've seen 1 and 3, but not 2. So I'm going to go with some kind of necklace, charm, or something. That's my answer.
Eric.
Is it a full body massage?
That's very kind. I think he's got more important things to be worrying about than getting a massage, to be honest, at that pinnacle moment in the movie. But Mr. Logan.
I started out by putting a Snickers bar. However, I crossed it out and replaced it with, which is no improvement really, a magic stick. I was actually thinking a stick.
So Snickers bar.
No, a stick you do this with. But then I thought that might be one of the Karate Kid films.
Well, the good answer is you're all wrong. It's the power of smoke is the thing. Power of
smoke, like a packet of cigarettes.
No, Eric. No.
The power of
dear,
smoke.
oh dear.
Oh, okay.
The power of smoke compels you.
Yes. Okay, so the final question for this round, which I'm pretty sure at least the majority of you are going to get. William Henry Pratt was an actor who appeared in many horror films in the 1930s, including Frankenstein and The Mummy. How was he better known? And don't just say Mr. Pratt. No, technically, your answer would be correct. But, yeah. What are we drinking this week, Eric?
Tonight we're drinking a very nice 2019 Chardonnay from France.
Okay.
It's rather nice.
And your answer, please.
It's Boris Karloff, of course.
Mr. Karloff, we have one Mr.
If you
Karloff.
can read it. Boris, it doesn't look very good there. Boris Karloff, I think you can make it out.
Boris Karloff.
Same, Boris Karloff.
3.
No question mark. Brilliant.
I'm sure on that one.
I put Boris Karloff and crossed it out.
Oh.
Because you said which one was he known as, and I put Karloff the Uncanny.
Oh.
Did I say that? How was he better known?
And he was better known as Karloff the Uncanny.
How was he better?
Because originally he was only billed as Karloff, wasn't he?
He was. I'm going to give you points on that because even though that question has appeared in this show before, so you have watched this show before.
I remember
you
it
lied
well.
at the beginning. Yes, exactly. He's like, nope, never watched it. I got a clue. Okay, so Eric, you know what usually happens around about this time, right? Sort of getting towards the end, you get to sort of
I love it. Can I just say though, the only disappointment I have with the horror quiz, the only disappointment I have with the horror one is we don't do the flags round.
Well, actually, that's the next one. It is going to be
my favorite.
Well, because you don't want this round this week, Eric, we are going to do flags. All flags related to horror films from 1918 specifically. I give the people what they want. I am a people person.
Does anyone know what the Weimar Republic flag looks like?
So here we go, everybody ready? Quick draw. You'll be put into 2 teams this time. I will give you the name of a film and you will have 30 seconds to draw a picture without using words or numbers. Your partner will then also have 30 seconds to guess the film, and if they guess it correctly, you both get 10 points. If they guess it incorrectly, the other team will be given 30 seconds to guess, and if they guess it correctly, they will both get 5 points. So, Chelsea, you are with Mr. Logan.
Okay.
And Mark, you are with Eric. So,
sorry.
Let's start with. Oh, sorry. Don't apologise. We haven't even started yet. Okay. So everybody apart from Chelsea, I need you to close your eyes, please, or look away, one or the other. So, okay. We're all looking away. That's it. Good boy. Okay, so Chelsea, remember.
Mm-hmm.
Here is your movie. So can't do any words or numbers. And your 30 seconds begins now.
Can we look yet?
Nah.
Oh.
You can, but I just want to see how long you're going to sit there. Eric.
Peter.
Was you cheating, Eric? Was you cheating? Hello. Oh, God, I've got the R's turned up on the last bit of my name. I'm in trouble. I never hear the R. Peter? Mr. Hopkins? That's what they all say.
Mm-hmm. It's only a game, isn't it?
Okay. No, it's not, Eric. There's £1 million at stake on a different game show, not this one. And that's it. Chelsea, your time is up. So, Mr. Logan.
Yes.
So I'm going to bring up Chelsea all by her lonesome. Here we go.
Okay. My art skills leave a lot
Your
to be
first
desired,
seconds.
but... Okay.
You can have as many guesses as you want within the 30 seconds. And your time starts now, Mr. Logan.
Guillotine, headless horseman, Sleepy Hollow. Two people. Chopper comes down. Chopper? No, it wouldn't be Chopper. That's not a horror film. Something without a head. Something. Although at the bottom he looks a bit like. No, it's not going to be that. No. Hang on. It's downward chop. Two people chopping. Witchfinder headless. General. Scream because your head's falling off. Scream even though you're it's coming to me.
I'm
really
sorry.
Slowly.
I'm sorry, Mr. Logan. Your time is up. So, Mark and Eric, you now have 30 seconds to get yourself 5 points each. Chelsea, put the pitch back up. Ready for the other two? Here we go. Yes, he nearly had it. He nearly had it.
Two on a guillotine.
There it is.
Yep.
2 on a guillotine. You had all the words in different variations.
Oh dear.
Okay. Okay, so Eric, you are with Mark on this one. So everybody apart from Eric, close your eyes, please. Or look away. Or leave the room. Or something. Ready, Eric? Your 30 seconds is for this film.
Okay.
Oh, now you're giving it away. Okay, you can all look again now. Eric's 30 seconds of drawing has begun. He's back.
Cheers.
Back in the room. I did want to use that. I did want to use that music on here, but I wasn't entirely sure if I could use it without getting told off.
Yeah, but I'm doing it that badly, and it's that out of tune. No one will ever be able to see the copyright.
Okay.
Oh, you done already? Okay.
Let
me get my time. Let me get my timer ready. Okay, let's bring Eric up.
Okay.
Mark, the other Mark,
Mark?
not Mr. Logan. Mark, this is for you. And your time begins now.
Okay, what do we got? We got there. Like a circus.
Yeah.
Vampire circus. That's it.
There you
Yes,
go.
it's Turks. Yeah. Oh, right.
There you go. It's Ben
Who
and
needs
Holly
Graham
Little
Humphreys,
Kingdom.
eh?
Wow. That's not very nice. Okay, so everybody knows what they're in for now. So, Mr. Logan, it's now your
Yes,
time
sir.
to draw for Chelsea. Everybody, look away, apart from Mr.
Nope.
Logan. And here we go. Here is your movie. Okay, take that off the screen. And everybody, you can look again now. Be thankful I'm allowing you to draw with the correct hand, because Eric has had it where you've had to draw with the hand that you're not used to using, and we're hitting your mouth. Which didn't,
that was hard.
It didn't go very well. It didn't go very well. We could have put it elsewhere, but YouTube's restrictions and things wouldn't allow it. Okay, Mr. Logan, your time is up. So, let him bring it up. Get my timer ready. And your time begins now. So this is for you, Chelsea.
Okay. Bulldozer, ice cream, sleeping.
You're close, but you're not right.
I'm not, am I? Bulldozer, ice cream, sleeping man. Is that an ice cream? I think that's an ice cream. Bulldozer, scream. Is it a bulldozer?
Your time is up, I'm afraid, Chelsea.
Literal, I don't know.
Okay,
Sorry,
Mark, keep it up. For Mark, you got to show it for Mark and Eric now. So here we go. 30 seconds for you two.
Attack of the killer ice cream truck for the sleeping driver. I've got no idea.
Killdozer.
Yeah,
Killdozer
there you go. You literally.
What was the ice cream? And
Killdozer.
That's a really bad, quickly drawn hand with a knife and blood coming off it. And then they're asleep, so they're dozing.
Do you know what? I really don't know. I really don't know how Graham Humphries can command so much money for what he does, considering what we get on the show.
I think I've chosen the wrong vocation in life.
I think we've all just seen Arrow's new release of Killdozer's cover.
Oh well.
So, Mark, it is now your time to do some drawings. So everybody, apart from Mark, look away, please.
Look away, look away.
We will test your drawing skills. Here is yours. Okay, and your time begins now. Everybody, you can look.
Would you actively have a thought? No.
Five seconds left. Time up. Okay, let's bring him up.
Oh boy, I better draw better than this.
Let's do
Can you see it? Can you see it, Eric?
Okay. Here we go. 30 seconds begins now.
It's not really going to help me though. But eyes without a face. No.
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 Eyes. Killer eyes.
No. You got the eyes.
5 seconds.
Eyes. Killer.
Time up
eyes.
for you too. Your time is up, Eric.
Okay.
Mark, Logan, and Chelsea. It is now your chance. 30 seconds begins now for 5 points each.
Two evil eyes?
No.
Sorry?
Two evil eyes?
No, still eyes.
Eyes of a Killer?
No.
Eyes of a Stranger?
Close.
Terrorize?
No.
No.
Still
Eyes of
10
a-
seconds.
Eye of the Bullet?
Eye of the Beholder?
Time is up.
Wow.
It was Eyes of Fire.
That was
1983
my
movie.
attempt trying to draw fire,
Yeah.
and it didn't work, so I drew a pistol. Guy drew a gun, firing. So, sorry.
Well.
Well,
Never mind.
well, I hope you all enjoyed that round. And if you didn't, well, it's tough because we'll do it again. So, Chelsea. Time to do some more drawing.
Oh, God.
Okay, everybody look away. Yes, don't worry. This is the last chance. Maybe. We'll see. So, this is yours.
Okay.
And take it off the screen. And everybody, you can now look. Chelsea's time has begun. I shall reiterate why I always say all of these films that get put up, I do attempt to do them myself before I put them up. So if anybody ever says, you can't do that, yes, you can, because look, here's a proof of it. I mean, it'd be a crap picture, but it can be done. So Eric, general knowledge is the next quiz that's coming up. If you're a fan of some flags.
Flags.
I love my flags. I love them. Yes.
There's also one on GSM paper quality, if you're interested in that one.
Well,
different types of pencils, just to be really.
Funnily enough, I worked in the print industry for many, many years, so I could tell you a lot about GSMs and DPIs and color swatches. It's not very interesting, so I'm not going to.
Have I shown you the flag round?
What?
I
love that round. I really love that round. It's my favourite round, even though I'm not very good at it. But
you love the flag round and the anagram round. That's the two rounds he always looks for most.
Anagrams, no. No.
Which I find amusing, considering Countdown is supposed to be one of the biggest programs in the UK, and the amount of people that's coming out. Nope, can't solve them. I haven't got a clue. So, oh well. So, Chelsea, it's now time for you to put yours up on the screen for.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Face Off. Face. Eyes Without a Face. Plus some. That looks like a potato or a minus sign. Plus and minus. Faceless.
Yay!
Face Off.
You got it. No, you got it. You got it.
Faceless.
You got it. It was Faceless. There you go. 1988 film. 1988 film. Faceless.
Hey.
There you go.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, not such classics as Faceless. No. So, who should we have next? Let's have Eric. You're on the chopping board next. So, everybody, apart from Eric, look away, please. Here we go. Take that off the screen. Okay, you can all look. Eric has begun.
Eric's just begun. Do. Think of the morning gone. Dum, dum. Think of how you've been.
Do you do requests out of curiosity?
If the second word in your request is off, I've heard it before and I've heard it better.
I don't know either of those songs, but I'd love to hear a rendition.
Oh dear. I should have brought my maracas.
I'll let you know.
Okay, Eric, your time is up.
Right, I thought while I'm doing this, while I'm doing this, I may as well just get the next issue's cover out the way at the same time. So
fair enough. Might as well.
Right. Okay.
Sold.
Waltons.
Say what you see.
Yeah, I see like what looks like a family. Yeah, mum, dad, and the kids. Face, and a big smiley face. So
that's Eric. You don't look at Eric, you look at the picture.
Families. Adam's family. No. 2.4 kids. No. It's not supposed to be horror.
Your time is up, I'm afraid, Mark. Okay, Chelsea and Mr. Logan. Here we go. Your 30 seconds begins.
Happy families?
No.
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 Head of the family.
Yes.
There you go. Head of the family, 1996. Charles Band would be happy right now.
Only if he's getting royalties.
He does. Every time we ask what we do, every time we on this thing, we have a full moon on. Every time, just to make sure he gets a paycheck. I'm nice like that. Yeah. Anyway, next person. Who should we have? Let's have a choice of Mark. Mark. Good. We'll go with you first. Are you ready?
This Mark. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
This Mark.
Yes. Mark. Yes, that Mark.
Yeah.
That's Mark. We're going to leave. Yes, that Mark.
Not me.
Be thankful there was nearly three. Be thankful there was nearly 3 marks on here. That would be very confusing.
Yeah, nickname's Marky, so there you go. Okay.
Okay. You got your movie, and your 30 seconds begins now. What have you done on the back of your pad, Mr. Logan?
It was supposed to be a face, so you thought I was still here.
Ah. Oh.
It's very convincing.
Uncanny, isn't it? Uncanny. Come on, Graham.
I am.
Can you do better?
I am surprised that you haven't gone on to bigger and bigger, greater things, and your art is in Tate Modern, and that's why
I'm surprised myself.
And 5 seconds remains. There we go. Time's up. Let's bring it up.
Oh, is it me?
Here we go. 30 seconds.
Oh,
it is. Yes, I thought I'd spice it up.
Right,
30 seconds begins now.
Okay. Can you make it out?
Is it a battery?
Yes.
I will take that.
The battery. Okay.
The battery. I'll take it because you said battery.
No idea what that is, but I got it, so that's great.
It's a thing that you put in like remote controls, and it helps activate them when you're doing stuff. If you take them out, you've got charges, rechargeable ones, all sorts of ones, really. Okay, last person, which is Mr. Logan. Everybody, look away. Here we go. And here it is, yours. Okay. Take it off there, and your time begins now.
Oh. Made from the skeletons of two women and the heart of a living girl. Two women?
Have you been drinking again, Eric?
No, on her t-shirt it says made from the skeleton of two women. I was just wondering which two women. It's my favourite film in the world, but I don't remember two skeletons. But
yeah, no, you're right. There is only one in the movie, but
t-shirt's lying. Ooh.
It is, but it is like I do like the design.
It's a cool t-shirt. Yes, Peter. Peter.
Okay, hello, Peter. Mr. Hopkins, come here, please. Right, Mr. Logan, your time is up. Time to bring you up. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Away we go.
The witch in the window.
No, good guess,
Faces in the window. Scream in the window. It is a window, and it's
yeah, it is a face. Yeah.
faces in the window. Dead in the window. Window. No.
Time is up. Oh no! Eric and Mark, 30 seconds on the clock for you two.
Is it the face at the window?
It is the face at the window. That's how close Chelsea was. You say so close.
I was just trying to say what you see, but I said everything except what I actually saw.
So close.
There we go. There we go. So, we've got one round left, and it's very close between all of you. So, yes, indeed.
Exciting.
So, here we go. The final round is coming soon.
Yes.
So this is a poster round. I have removed any wording that's on there. So obviously the title of the movie, any taglines, things like that. All you got to try and do is work out what the title of the movie is and write down your answers. We come up with some very comical things sometimes. And that's it. 30 seconds on the clock for each one. Write down your answer, and here is your first one, which you might have seen floating around. And that is it. Okay, let's see what we have. Mark, what is the name of this movie?
The Forest.
The Forest.
I got no idea.
The Forest.
No.
Okay, we have The Forest.
I
Chelsea.
thought it might be the new Ben Wheatley movie, In the Earth. I think it's called In the Earth. I don't know. Maybe not.
That looks good, that film.
That was a pad, Eric. That wasn't. So you've already been drinking too much. Eric.
Is it? Okay, this isn't a very well-known film, so you might suspect I actually made it up, but actually it is a real film, right? And it's The Trees Are Growing Out of My Face.
It Isn't that
Why are
the
you
one
laughing?
that's got Fay Ray in it? Just before.
I think it's Fay Ray's
Yeah.
sister, actually.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't really tell by her face. So, on to the next one.
I've gone for strangers.
Strangers.
In the night?
Just strangers. They
Strangers
could
in
be
the
night,
night.
day, afternoon, tea time.
It's not. It's the new release by Vipco. It's Devil in the Woods. Terrible people. Terrible people.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
We're gonna get
see?
banned now, aren't we?
Yep. I thought I'd do a bit of advertising. I thought I'd do myself a bit of advertising here. Clearly, it didn't work very well. I'll try again next week.
Click on the affiliate link below.
Here you go. Next one. If anybody wants to buy Devil in the Woods on DVD or Blu-ray, they can buy it at www.vipcolimited.com. It's also on Amazon, just in case anybody's wondering. Is Chelsea still here? Her camera is off, so we're not entirely sure. Time is up. Okay, so we'll come back to Chelsea at the end. Mark.
Urban Legend 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Urban Legend 16. Okay, we have an Urban Legend 16.
Sorry,
Mark.
guys, I'm back. Disconnected.
That's okay.
Okay. I've plumbed for Bloody Mary. She knows what you did on a pre-lockdown summer.
Okay. Eric.
I was in a generic 90s teenager Scream knockoff last summer, part 3.
Yeah, and how was it?
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
I'm not going to watch it then. And Chelsea. What do you have, or did you not see the picture?
I'm sorry. No.
Hang on then. Hang on. Don't worry.
Oh.
Nobody. Don't worry. Nobody's got the answer correct. So here you go.
Oh.
No.
Some Urban Legend sequel, Urban Legend Part 3, maybe. I don't know.
There you go. I'm going to take Chelsea's answer because Mark had the first bit. The other Mark had the end of it. Eric was way off. Well, actually, he got the 3, so I guess it.
I got
Guess
3,
all together.
yeah.
You all came together. You all came together as a team and accomplished it. And with Chelsea's help, we all combined it and got the correct answer. Well done, class. Join us next week. Yes, it is Urban Legends 3, Bloody Mary. There we go. What a fantastic poster, eh? Look how much work went into that.
What is this nonsense?
What is this nonsense? This is the new Andrix advert. I'm trying to sell products here. What do you want about? They sell. They put zombies in it. They said it would sell. Clearly, you didn't. Can't use dogs anymore, Eric. Not in the Andrix adverts. Animal cruelty.
Can you? Oh,
No.
there's nothing cruel about getting a dog to run around with a toilet roll.
Well, it is if you've wiped your ass with the dog, Eric. Then it's definitely something wrong there.
It's cancel culture gone crazy, I tell you. What next, eh? What next?
Woof.
Yeah. Won't even be able to cut your toenails with a budgie's beak. I don't know. It's disgusting nowadays. We're very PC on this show.
I'm doing mine from a Mac.
Okay.
All I'm going to say is just sanitising fresh eaters from the bog rolls.
I believe that's his Japanese title, so you're probably not off that bad.
I have
Chelsea.
seen this poster. I can't remember exactly the name, but it's something Corona Zombies. It was like the first COVID horror movie or something. Corona Zombies, somewhere or other.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Corona Zombies. How do you
Toilet Roll of the
Toilet
Dead.
Roll. Toilet Roll of the Dead. And Mr. Logan.
I've gone for Zomdemic, the zombie pandemic.
I quite like that title. But the title was Corona Zombies.
Wow.
And what Chelsea said was correct. Yes, it was the first movie to be shot within the pandemic period. Some would argue it looks like it is as well, but we shall. So everybody has to watch it and see what they think of it. Okay, maybe we're going back a bit now. We're going back a bit.
Not far enough. It's still colour.
Oh.
And your time's up. Get ready. Mr. Logan.
There are a few. I wasn't sure. I'm sure I've gone the wrong way. I've gone for Hell Night.
Okay.
Is that the one, Linda Blair?
Yeah, that's the Linda Blair one.
Hell Night, yeah.
That's a very good film.
If I find out this is a film that's on the wall behind me, I'll be very upset.
This is just a wild guess. Just a wild guess, right? But
okay.
Oh, hold on. I can't figure out my camera. Okay, there we go. Italian Hands, Red Dress Thing, Part 2.
Well, I know. I said to say what you see on this, but that's you're just being silly. It's a very serious quiz show.
Okay,
Chelsea.
Sorry, I apologise.
Mine's a complete guess, but saying what I saw, I went for the House of the Screaming Hands.
House of the Screaming Hands, and last.
Yeah, I was actually initially I thought it was it'd be Hell Night initially, and I thought no, it's got to be something else. And I put down, if you can read my handwriting because it's dreadful, Suspira, but I don't know if it wasn't sure if the remake or the original. The original.
It is Die Sister Die, 1978. So, Mr. Logan, do you have it on your shelf behind you?
Thankfully, not. If it had been One Dark Night, I'd have been very upset.
Okay, going back. Actually, no, we're going forward a little bit this time. Forward just a little bit. And it is gone. Goodbye. Let's come to Chelsea first on this one. Chelsea.
I've gone for Uncle Sam Strikes Back.
I like that.
There's no question mark. So does that mean you're really confident?
I'm certain, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now I feel like an idiot because I didn't put that. But
well, when it comes to the end of the show, when we find out which is the idiot, you can do that.
Capital Invasion 2020.
Oh, okay.
A bit of politics.
Okay, we have some interesting titles. Bit of politics. Mr. Logan, what do we have?
I'm hoping I've got this right. I think this is 1987's The Supernaturals with Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek.
Okay. And last but not least,
I trying to be serious here. 2000 Maniacs. Must be the remake with Robert England. After all, it was all.
It is.
Weren't they?
1982's Curse of the Cannibal Confederates.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm being too highbrow.
I think none of you really know what horror is. I don't know what you. Here you go. Talking of classic actors, here's a classic actor in The Central.
Oh dear.
But yeah, whoever's making those noises has clearly watched that movie far too many times. Another generic poster. All people standing in the line. And we are taking that away now.
Thank you.
Who should we go? We go. Oh, okay. Oh, well, sorry. Did you want it? I'll put it longer if you want. That helps. The winner of today's quiz actually gets a signed poster this week.
Can I change my answer?
If you got this right, I'd be surprised.
I don't think I have. I think I've got it wrong.
Right first.
I think I've got it wrong. I've gone for the only one I know that the wonderful actress stroke billionaire was House of Wax, the remake.
Ah, yes. Paris Hilton, the actress extraordinaire. Said nobody. Eric, shaking your head in disbelief that she did another movie?
Well, I have no idea what you people are talking about, to be honest, but here we go.
They remade House of Wax.
No.
Yes.
It's not. No.
With her in it. I'm not saying this is it,
yes.
but they did.
Okay.
And she was.
Yes, this is the poster for House of Wax. Here it is. Great, isn't it? Lovely poster.
It isn't House of Wax, I know, but it's the only one I knew with her in.
All right. That's my answer then.
I was a teenage horror star in Okie Dokie. That's it. That sounds like a lot to put on a cover.
I don't think it says in Okie Dokie, to be fair.
I know. I thought I'd censor it.
Okay, fair enough.
Chelsea, what do we have?
Cancel culture.
I've
yes, exactly. We're PC on this show.
If this doesn't exist, it probably should do. I've gone for. Oh wait.
No.
That gets my vote.
That was this poster. That's got the wrong film. That's that poster. Okay, and Mark, what do we have?
Same as Mark. As soon as I saw Paris Hilton or whatever she's called, you can see it. I put House of Wax.
What's that word after wax?
I put remake. I crossed it out. I just thought, yeah. There wasn't a remake.
Well, the good news is you all recognise Paris Hilton. The bad news is
I didn't.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that was the bad news. That was the bad news. This is 9 Lives from 2002. Yes, there we go. That classic.
Okay.
Such another highbrow movie for you lot, clearly. Okay, we'll try this one. Staying alive? What we doing?
I'm out of my depth here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
Out of my comfort zone.
Excellent. Just the way we like it. Everybody out of their comfort zone. Everybody's... Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's only a few more and then it's it for now. And that one is gone. Who do we have? We have Mark here already. Mark, what do we have?
Leprechaun meets Charlie's Angels.
Leprechaun meets Charlie's Angels. Okay.
I've gone for
Chelsea.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood. Okay. Eric's always in the hood. Here he is.
Well, I didn't have the kind of speak down right, but I did put Leprechaun in the Hood.
Oh, you English grammar people. I don't know.
I've gone
Mr.
for
Logan.
Leprechaun in the Hood. So it is. So it is.
There we go. It is Leprechaun 5 in the Hood. It is indeed.
In the Hood.
Yes, Eric.
Wow.
That's it, Eric. You pretend
Well,
you don't know what it is. We all know it's your favorite. We all know it's your favorite movie. Stop lying. I saw your screensaver on your phone. Oh, Leprechaun 5. This is good. I love Warwick Davis. Here we go.
It looks vaguely familiar, which is not a good sign.
Well, it's a good sign that you recognised it. Can you
Is
remember
it?
the title? We have 2 posters remaining. Okay, that one is gone. We go with you. You recognised it.
No, I've got no idea, but I've gone for say what you think. Shotgun Sisters.
Shotgun Sisters. Okay. Eric.
Yeah. Sorry. I've gone for.
What have you done this time?
Guns, blood, leather skirts. Get me out of here.
But you're not wearing a leather skirt, so you can stay there where you are. Don't be silly.
How do
You don't
how
know
do you
that.
know?
Chelsea.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I was running blind.
Have you not found the camera yet?
I've just gone for Desert Massacre.
Okay. And Mark.
If you read it, Sharon and Tracy in Ibiza.
It is
Oh my
Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute, Dominatrix.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
I don't know.
It's all coming back to me now.
That old classic.
Yes. Well, damn, look at the work on that, covering up that writing. That was perfection there. Are we back in people's wheelhouse now? We'll find out.
What?
We back in your wheelhouse with knowing what
Yes.
those things are? So, Mark.
Revenge of the Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green Giant. Chelsea.
I'm not sure. I just went for Monster from the Deep.
Monster from the Deep. Okay, Eric.
No idea. I put the Beast from the Haunted Sea.
Okay, and Mark.
Well, I don't recognise the artwork, but it looks similar to Monster with Doug McClure, which was also released as Humanoids of the Deep.
All good answers. Eric was the closest. It is Creatures from Your Haunted Sea. Okay, until the last one. Here we go. Yep, I've given you a Motorhead album cover. Enjoy. This is the album cover to All Mascotron.
I am the one. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't even say it.
And it is gone. Final poster gone. Mr. Logan, what do you have for me?
Well, I've got two different titles, so I'll go for the top one. I went for Terror Train, although I did consider it might be end of the line.
Okay. Eric, what do we have?
Terror Train. I'm thinking outside the box here. Okay.
Okay.
So I've gone for the 822 Brighton to London Victoria, stopping at Haywards Heath, South Croydon, and Clapham Junction.
No. That one's got less teeth. You're thinking of the A33 one.
Okay.
You really don't know your train. You really don't know your trains, Eric. Chelsea.
I don't know either, but I also went for Terror Train. I've not seen it, but
Terror Train. And lastly,
initially I did think of Terror Train, then I thought of Horror Express, and then Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. So I just put down Hellbound Train, which is actually a Robert Bloch story.
Train.
Yeah, it just looks like a very modern poster. Could be wrong.
Well, this is from 1989. It is a mock train, which is also known as Beyond the Door Free.
Oh my, that is dire. That is, watch that, it's on YouTube. I mean, trust me, that is probably worse than anything else you've seen. The train goes off the tracks and it's, oh my life. Sorry.
So,
Bo Svensson.
Yeah, Bo Svensson. Slumming it.
So your first new review for your YouTube channel, Mark, is going to be
I couldn't be doing a
free,
show.
Correct?
No, it will just be me rant. I tried a few where I just rant for 5 minutes. I'm not quite sure it's the way forward. It doesn't do my blood pressure any good.
Sorry, guys, the dog has joined me. I hope nobody
minds. Hang on,
that's
this
fine.
isn't a cynical ploy, is it, Joe, to get more points?
Yes.
I've got a cute animal that's joined me.
Say hello, Lola.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
How old's your dog?
She's nearly 7, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
when are these horrible people going? When are we going to be left alone?
Oh.
I want snuggles.
That's not very nice. Right, so I've timed your dogs in dog's years, added those points up. So you've won with an extraordinary amount just by adding it up with your dog's birth years in it as well. Bonus points. Okay, here we go. In last place is Mr. Logan with 65.
Yay!
In third place, despite her ploy of bringing a pet in the screen, it's Chelsea with 70.
Hey.
Mark, you have 75, and he's going there. Yes, Eric, you have got 80 points. You go on to the finals.
Wow.
Don't know how that happened, but yeah.
Well, you got questions right, and I added them up, and we got points, which made you correct. So, yes, that is it. The next one is on the 9th of April at 8 p.m. It's general knowledge time. We might see one of these people back again. Who knows? But Eric will definitely be back in the future for the finals. Thank you for all joining us tonight, and we shall let you all go.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
It's been fun, guys.